Oh yeah. Alright, so peoples of YouTube. It's early in the morning. Everybody's still sleeping. There was a challenge point last night I wanted to go to, but man, it was just hot. And sorry, I'm a little scattered. I'm just trying to watch for cars. You know, literally just woke up and got out of bed and jumped in my gear on the bike. So anyway, we wanted to hit this challenge point last night, but it was just baking hot, really humid for Idaho. I couldn't believe how hot it was. So I figured I'd just talk to my buddy and I said, hey, do you want to hit it tonight, or how about first thing in the morning before everyone gets up? So he seemed like he was down for first thing in the morning, and God, nothing beats a early morning ride. What the heck that was. So it's 6 o'clock, well, a little after 6, it's 6:19 now, but nice, cool, looks like 60 degrees out. The sun should be coming up here shortly, and this is Salmon, Idaho. Salmon, this is day 2, so we're gonna head out to Lolo Pass. Highway 12 is 99 miles of winding roads. And then we're gonna head into Kamei for the night. There's gonna be a lot of shenanigans and horsing off, hopefully some good video and stuff like that. It's definitely worth taking a look. That's why we got the adventure bike. Just getting out and actually exploring things. I remember we were gonna change bikes up. My buddy wanted to try my bike, so just remembered that. So the heated grips are on right now. First stage is hot, second stage is cold. It's just push once to shut off, and the seats are on the right. I have it off. I just warmed it up and then shut it off. Everything else is like yours. That is a different feeling because he took his windshield off. Alright guys, so Sharkey Hot Springs. I'm gonna have to apologize. I had it filmed all the way up and then I got up here, and I might use the video, but I might not because I smeared bugs all over the lens of the camera. It's now 7 o'clock in the morning, and just a nice, beautiful ride out here. I can't tell you what, Salmon Mountains maybe is where we're at, because we just left Salmon, Idaho. That's to our right, or north of us. We're on a scenic byway here. The scenic byway, I'm gonna have to, when I get back to the hotel, I'm gonna pull out my map and look at it and see where the scenic byway goes, because it's interesting. Now, I was talking to a gentleman last night while I was in Salmon, and he was talking about Lost Trail Pass and some other road. and he had mentioned that, you know, that's a real pretty area. It takes you up through the Magruder corridor and everything, but that would totally bypass the whole Lolo, Montana Highway 12 ride, and that's kind of, you know, I was invited. Oh, look at these 2 deer right here to our right. No, 3. Just, I don't know if the camera will get them, but they're just bouncing along. I'm sure my buddy, let's get over here so maybe we can get them crossing the road right here. They're just cooking along. There's a little baby deer. I'm telling you guys, I have seen more wildlife owning this tiger, I don't know why, than anything else. It's just a beautiful thing, man, getting out and actually seeing wildlife for once. I never, you know, on the DRZ I rarely ever see wildlife just because of how loud the bike is, and I think it scares it off before I ever get a chance. But yeah, I'm telling you, I love my sport bike, and I'm sure there's those of you that have followed me from the beginning with the sport bike are, you know, still on the fence about, you know, why. This is why. You know, you can do this road on a sport bike if you wanted to, but that's not what the bike's intention is designed for. This bike, this Tiger, this is what it's for. You know, any kind of adventure bike. This is, you know, these dirt roads, the little 2-track, single track, whatever. Just getting out and seeing things other than what you see from the highway. Get you more of that true appreciation of where you live or the surrounding areas than just looking south out here over those mountains. They got some snow up in the crevices, and let's see if we can sneak out here somewhere. Just awesome. I mean, maybe it's just my interest has changed, guys, but I always found myself looking in the hills, looking off the sides of the road. A sense of wanting to explore and get out, and I don't like misusing or mistreating my equipment as far as, you know, like the sport bike. I wouldn't bring my sport bike down this road. If it is life or death, yes, but it's not a life or death. I would just, you know, it's best to have the appropriate bike. Another reason why I joined the Idaho Adventure Motorcycle Club and the challenges was it gets you out in these little nook and cranny areas to, you know, kind of look around and explore. And that's I think what it's all about. You know, it never makes sense to me is the guys that like to, like in my hometown, they like to go downtown and ride around. I don't, and to each is their own, you know, and I'm not pointing a finger and saying it shouldn't be done or anything, but it just, to me, it's like, it doesn't seem like any excitement is to go ride around. It's kind of neat, some kind of mural up there. to go ride around in town on any kind of bike. You know, and I'm talking like just around a couple blocks and stuff like that. You know, when I want to go ride, I want to go somewhere. You know, I want to, you know, go up to the top of Bogus, or I want to go to Idaho City, or do Lowman Loop, or, you know, find something. You know, I like to kind of make routes and go places. You know, I don't want to just go ride around in town. I mean, I ride in town every time when I go commuting to work from home to work. That's all the around town crap I want to do. I don't like being around cars or traffic. You know, it's just, especially in a metropolitan area. So that's my thing. That's kind of why I moved on to this, you know. Get back into town, get back to the hotel, get some breakfast, because breakfast is free. Just an old gas station. Oh, excuse me.